Morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Wednesday, May 31st, 2017. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. There are reports surfacing that President Trump is planning to withdraw the United States from the Paris Agreement on climate change. If this is true, and it probably is, this will make the United States just one of three countries that have not participated in the historic pact to reduce planet warming emissions. Syria and Nicaragua did not participate, so we would be the third. This could have far-reaching effects for Trump and for the Republican Party. Trump vowed to jumpstart the American economy by eliminating environmental regulations that he blamed for holding back companies. He particularly promised to resuscitate the fossil fuels industry. Oddly enough, it was the fossil fuels industry that remained the biggest advocate of remaining in the climate pact. British Airways has no cyber insurance in place that would respond to losses stemming from its global IT failure over this past weekend. This is according to the Insurance Insider. The system failure forced BA to cancel all flights out of London on Saturday, the 27th of May. It's estimated that the compensation bill could be as much as $192 million, which BA is going to have to fund out of its own pocket. There was a powerful bomb that exploded in the diplomatic quarter of Kabul, Afghanistan, earlier today, killing at least 80 people. Most of the victims appear to be Afghan civilians. Some German embassy personnel were injured, but fortunately not killed. The Taliban has denied responsibility. The Islamic State has not yet been heard from. The death toll from mudslides and floods in Sri Lanka, on which reported last week when it was at about 25, has now climbed past 200, with 96 people missing. More than 77,000 people have been evacuated. Some 1,500 homes have been destroyed. A dust explosion rocked a Taiwanese conglomerate Formosa Plastic Group's steel factory in Vietnam late today. This is a day after it resumed test operations for the first time since causing one of Vietnam's worst environmental disasters last year. The explosion today was caused by the combustion of dust particles in the air as a result of an equipment malfunction. The company is Formosa Hot Tin Steel. The incident is likely to raise fresh concerns about the safety of the $11 billion plant. Formosa paid $500 million in compensation to affected communities of Vietnam after spilling toxic waste that polluted more than 125 miles of the country's coastline in 2016. A JetBlue flight from New York to San Francisco yesterday was diverted to Grand Rapids, Michigan, after a lithium battery caught fire in the cabin of the airplane. JetBlue Flight 915 left JFK for San Francisco, landed in Grand Rapids at about 8 p.m. The battery was removed from the plane, and the plane was refueled and went on its way to San Francisco without incident. The Federal Aviation Administration is threatening to fine United Airlines $435,000 for allegedly operating a Boeing 787 that was not in, quote, airworthy condition. According to the FAA, United Mechanics replaced the 787's fuel pump pressure gauge on the 9th of June in 2014, but did not inspect the work until 19 days later. During that time, the plane made 23 domestic and international passenger flights, including 2 that allegedly took place after the FAA notified United of the lapse. The FAA said that maintaining the highest levels of safety depends on operators closely following all applicable rules and regulations. Failure to do so can create unsafe conditions. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.